It depends. See, if they have a very a smaller budget, yearly budget to spend, to survive on, or even at the age of 50, right? You want to retire on that 1 million based on 40K a year, right? That one, then you have 25 years to spend this money. 40K a year is gonna you're gonna it's gonna take you 25 years, right, for this money to finish, to run out, for this 40K.
And then what's crazy,
And
you gotta factor in inflation, three
yeah,
percent inflation every year.
and if you're 50, say if you're 50, then at the age of 75 is when that money is gonna finish, right? This is obviously based on that whole 1 million is yours to take, and you're not paying any tax on it or whatever.
And Ibrahim, do the math on the method you mentioned. Let's say, for example, now a person decided to take and invest that in gold instead, right? And is getting 10% a year. Now the ball game changes.
Oh,
It
10% a
changes
year,
drastically.
that's 100K. But and the method I mentioned earlier on, this is not you trying to invest in gold and actively buying and selling. No, this is
And
just
that's not
purely you
actively
just
buying and selling.
no,
That's
this
just
is just
buying and
the
holding.
lazy, this is
That's
just the
just buying and
mate.
holding.
Yeah, buying and holding. This is the lazy method.
Yep.
You just
It's a
buy and
lazy
just
method.
let it sit there, and every year you can see the growth that okay, the money you put in has grown to this much. You just take
SubhanAllah.
off what is grown up to, that you just take off the profit, the growth, and then leave the capital in there
I
every
truly
year.
believe people are unaware
That's,
of that, Brain. Honestly,
and this is just
I believe people are unaware of that.
yeah, and this is just one method out of many methods,
It's one out of
right?
many methods.
One
I
method
hope
out of
people are paying
many
attention here.
methods in
Inshallah.
which you
Inshallah.
can retire in a
Hopefully
million.
somebody will go on the fly. Inshallah.
Yeah, inshallah. So this is what is. So at the age of 50, if you just want to live off of the million, again, like you mentioned, right? You can actually relocate to a much cheaper country that you can live a better life, even with
Absolutely.
30K, right? With 30K, how long, right? With 30K, so assuming it's 30K now, right, that you want to live off, we're talking about 33 years. Well, the average person, the age of 50, you retire at the age of 50, another 33 years, you have to spend this 1 million. Um, to be honest with
And
you,
the average age of death is, what, like
yeah,
65, 70?
65, 70. If you live in the UK, then,
Going back to Allah.
if you live in the UK, then you might not go past 80, most people, because,
You see?
when you get to certain
By the
age,
way, I see some people now, they got we have to look up this later, inshallah, not maybe. But there's thousands of people in Japan over the age of 100 years old now.
oh yeah, because,
SubhanAllah.
yeah, see, Japan, their lifestyle's a
That's what
bit
they
different.
said. I don't know how sahih it is, how true it is, but
Yeah, their
that's what they
lifestyle's a bit
mentioned.
different. In the
The
West in
lifestyle is different.
general, see, in the West in general, see, my grandma uh, died 92. Her mom died, um, her mom died, I think 110 or 106, one of them, and her dad died 120. You see, the thing is,
Your
their
grandmother, your mom's, your grandmother was 110 years old when she passed away?
uh, no, her mom was 110, 110,
Your
106.
grandmother's mom.
Yes, but she died
SubhanAllah.
90. She died 92, right at the age of
I,
92. But
oh, Ekba.
yeah, you met her. You remember? Yeah, we traveled to thing together. Remember?
She's 110?
No,
No,
she was
I met your grandmother.
yeah, she was
Yes.
92. Yes, she's 92. But her
Yes.
mom,
Yes.
106 or 110, 106 or 110. But her dad
Yes.
was 120. See, the point what I'm trying to say is their lifestyle is a bit different. You know what I mean? Their
Way
lifestyle.
different.
One thing she always did was she always used to go for walk every day without fail.
Always go for a walk.
Every day. Every day. You know? So, and I know her dad used to do the same. Her dad used to do the
Mm.
same too. Yeah. So this is the thing, but anyway, in the UK here, you're not, I mean, yeah, the age of 80, most people are not living past 80.
Most people
Right?
are not living even up to 80. Yeah.
No, no. And most people are not retiring with a million. So this
No,
is, this is yeah. The average person, to be honest with you, the average person is not really, it's not even half a million.
not
Not
even
even
half a
half a
million.
million in a
Most
pension
people are
pot.
not retired all over half a
No,
million.
no, 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 no. Even like these are, you're talking about people that retire with a million and half a million. These guys high earners. These guys that
They're high earners.
these corporate guys that were earning a lot
Yes.
in their prime and whatnot. They're the one that retire with a million because and end up living on a yacht and um, cruise. Yes, not yacht.
Right.
They ended up living on this cruise and whatnot. Um, yeah, but the average person, nah, I've not worked it out, but I don't even think it's 200K they retire on the average
You
person.
don't think it's
Allah knows
200K?
best. Yeah, I don't even
We need
think
to
so.
research that and shape. We
You
need to
know,
research that and see what is the average figure now that people are actually retiring on, and that
but
way it also gives us something to aim for people to aim for,
yeah, that's
and
the
see
thing. But
what's
yeah,
actually working for people. You know what I mean?
but there you go. I mean, with a million, if you want to retire on a million, there's a lot you can do.
There's a
Right?
lot you can do
You can
because, as you
invest
said, we know
or
most people don't even have close to that amount to retire
no,
with.
no, no. You can invest or you can actually live off that million and say, look, I'm gonna live for the next 30. You can set yourself a target. I want to retire at the age of 50.
Yes,
I want to start retire at the age of 50 and live up. And to be honest with you, if you relocate, right? If you relocate to a
that's the key
country,
right there. I think that's the
if you
key. Would you
relocate,
say that's the key right there? Relocating.
yeah,
Because
relocate.
who say you got to live in the UK? Who says you got
Yeah,
to
who
live in
said so?
America when you can live better lifestyles outside of those places, man? You
If
have a
you
better
re
lifestyle, a better quality of life outside of those places, and Allah
and
knows best.
I'll be honest with you, if you relocate to a country which is cheaper and you can live on 20 grand a year, 20 grand a year, man, you're laughing. At the age of 40, you can retire at the age of 40. Because at the age of
Seriously,
40, you
seriously.
that 20 grand, even if you don't invest it, and you decide to just live off that money, just every year you take 20 grand out, right? That means you got 50 years. You got 50
I
years
mean, I'm telling you
to
like this,
spend this
bro.
money to a finish.
If you're in Gambia, if you're a person that knows how to utilize their capital, for example, if you're in Gambia, you can make just $1,000 a month. That is literally $68,000 right now. 68 to $70,000 roughly right now.
And live
You know
good,
how much
right?
money that is? You're making more than some people are making in the bank. I'm talking about the manager of the bank. You get what I'm
And
saying here?
live
So
a good
people
life,
have to
right?
understand that's a lot of money to
Hmm.
to be able to utilize every month. If you're by yourself, maybe you can have your wife, just say for example yourself, your wife, and you have maybe two or three kids. That's a decent amount of money to live off of every month. You
In
get what I'm
Gambia,
saying?
right?
That's in Gambia. So if
Hmm.
you're by yourself, I don't know. Like if a man wants to retire somewhere, he's older, Gambia is a good place to look at. And there's just so many places, like you said, yeah, there's so many places where a person can look at to retire, especially Indonesia. For a Muslim, they can practice their religion a whole lot better than they would in America or the UK. You understand? You're hearing the
Yeah,
adhan
yeah,
5 times
yeah,
a day.
yeah,
Mashallah. Those countries can offer you a much better quality of life. Allah knows best.
yeah. That's right. Yeah. Obviously, that's what it is. And sometimes, honestly, being in a situation where you've made millions, sometimes you can't like these sort of thoughts. It's hard to think. You, it's most of the time you don't think you can retire on a million because your appetite's gone too big.
Appetite has gotten too big.
That's what is this topic, inshallah, another time we can maybe perhaps do a
We can
part
definitely
two.
expound on it more,
We could,
inshallah.
yeah, do a part two and expand on it more in terms of more methods in which people can do this and stuff. But yeah, I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed this topic.
Alhamdulillah.
I
I've
wasn't
enjoyed it as
thinking
well.
we're
And
gonna,
anybody else enjoyed this video, of course, we want you guys to subscribe to the channel, inshallah,
yeah,
so that you can, these videos can be in your feed, inshallah. and
Yeah,
pass it to anybody you think can benefit from this, because this is a serious topic, especially for many Muslims that are looking to retire, inshallah.
it is a serious topic. I'll tell you this. I know Muslims that literally have millions and they work like nothing. They're still working like nothing. Of course, we all do that, but it goes to
That's probably be our next video: how to make money while you're sleeping, inshallah. Inshallah.
inshallah, inshallah, inshallah.
But now, jazakumullah khair, and we appreciate everybody that's tuning in, inshallah.
And inshallah,
Jazakumullah
guys,
khair.
inshallah, please do subscribe and help us reach more people, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Jazakumullah khairan.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.